Hey, value investors. So today we'll be talking about two stocks, cosmetic stocks in particular, e.l.f. and Estee Lauder. Now, Estee Lauder is a very well-known company. It's been around for many years. They recently have been through quite a bit of pain and definitely hurts to the margins and their EPS. They were really struggling for the past couple years, but now it's more of a turnaround play. And Michael Burry, a very famous investor, had bought around $50 to $60 per share, and the current price right now for L is 117. My average buy price was about $78 per share, and so far I've made a good gain on it. Now, let's talk about L's future. Now, L owns quite a few companies. They have quite a few. Here's a chart of what they actually own right here. So there's actually a lot that Estee Lauder has acquired. Now, I think they're really coming out of that season of, especially based on their current earnings report. We're really starting to see the turnaround play out, and it used to be Wall Street's one of Wall Street's most loved stocks, but now it's become, at one point it was very hated, and now it's kind of one of those quiet gainers that no one's talking about. Estee Lauder does give and provide a dividend, so that's quite nice. So it is a dividend stock, but it's also will be possibly turning into a high growth one as well, especially with this turnaround play. Now, analysts see this stock going anywhere from $110 on average to a high of $131. Now, I think if they can really beat analyst price targets, we can see Estee Lauder go back to 200 to even the highs of 300 plus. My sell price will be at 350. But yeah, I think it's definitely a turnaround play, and we're starting to really see the turnaround happen, and it's a silent but deadly move up. And the second cosmetic stock I'm going to talk about is e.l.f. Now, e.l.f. recently it's a very volatile stock. e.l.f. is very famous for, unlike Estee Lauder has higher premium products, a little bit more expensive, but e.l.f. has a lot more cheaper cosmetic products, which allows for definitely younger people or people who can't afford the premium products to still get their makeup and beauty products at a more affordable price. Now, e.l.f. is a very popular brand amongst the young people, and you can see that recently they had a quite large let's see, year to date, they had a quite large fall. It's a very volatile stock. Let's pull up this. Let's get e.l.f. up here. There it is. All right, so we can see here that e.l.f. had fallen recently by 44%, and now it is slowly climbing up, which is nice. When it fell right here, I started buying in. I bought in at around $84 to $73. Now, analysts see huge upside with this. The reason why it fell recently is because their margin was hit because of their recent road acquisition. So, but honestly, that's just a capital expenditure, which is great for e.l.f. stock in the future. Now, analysts see this stock going from anywhere to on average $150 to high of 136. Now, that's presenting a 22% upside, which is quite tremendous. I think e.l.f. can go to maybe 200, 300, just like Estee Lauder. It is, however, very volatile. It has large upswings up and large upswings down. It can, as you can see, make large jumps like 24% in a few days, and then it can make 44% to 36% declines in a few days as well. However, but over the long term, its trend is up, and yeah, I can see the stock going back to 200, maybe not present year, but in the years to come. Yeah, that's my analysis on these two cosmetic brands. Let me know what you think. They obviously, for e.l.f., they don't have the incentive of a dividend yield. However, that could change in the far future, especially if they become more established over time. They are a relatively newer company compared to an ancient giant like Estee Lauder. But we'll see the performance of these companies in the coming years. I personally have more capital in L, but I can definitely have, especially if you can stomach the high volatility with ELF, definitely it's a great buy. Let's see, its last trading price was let's see, we're at $94 now. So there's still tremendous upside ahead for a stock like ELF. So let me know what you thought of the video and the analysis. I hope to come back in a few years or maybe this year and present the gains. So far we're up about 30% on L, and on ELF we're up about we're up about 40 to 50% on L, and ELF we're up about only about, let's see here, percentage gain. ELF we're up about 37% as well. So yeah, I'll let you know in the coming days here. But yeah, that's my analysis on these two cosmetic brands, and we'll see what their earnings come out as. We do have the earnings report coming out on February 4th for ELF, and the Estee Lauder's earnings report has yet to be reported or established date. But when they do, we will probably do a quick analysis on whatever happens after that. All right, sounds good. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay invested, and we'll see you in the next video.